iwradio.co.uk. Isle of Wight Radio.
Take that and rule the world at Isle of Wight Radio. Good morning. It's the way the island likes to wake up. This is Topping in the Morning. 10 minutes past 8. And we're building up to a big weekend. Been looking forward to this. It's the Robin Hill Spring Garden Show. And please welcome to the show. They're both here. We have the Chili Queen and the Chili King. Please welcome to the show. It's Darren Cool and Rachel Brown, everybody. Morning.
Very good morning. Lovely to be here, as always.
It's lovely to see you here. So, now, the Spring Garden Show, Darren, last year had to be cancelled at the last moment due to it was like a monsoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a terrible week for us, Paul. We had about 4 inches of rain just leading up to the show, and we had no choice but to cancel. We had a bit of a festival moment there for us, as we had in 2008, so we had no choice. But
this year,
looking good for this year.
It's all good. So now Heather McCallum is returning for one weekend only.
That's amazing.
And Heather and I are teaming up for the Chili Challenge.
Chili Challenge, oh dear.
Well, it was kind of like, should I do it on my own? And then everyone said, no, you're far too good a cook. You'll show everyone up, so you need a bit of a handicap. So Heather McCallum will be here for that. Rachel, tell us a little bit about the chili cook-off.
Well, Paul, I'm getting a bit worried now. If you're that expert cook, I'm going to be watching my back. The Mad Chili Cook-Off idea is to get a few people like yourself together, chuck a few ingredients in a pan, and then the audience gets to taste the results.
Now, I must be honest, I've never actually cooked a chili before, ever. Now, is there any kind of hints or tips or bits of advice that you would give? Do I brown my mince first?
Well, that's entirely up to you. There are 101 different ways to make a chili, Paul, and you need to do your research.
Or do I put my parsnips in?
Well, parsnips.
Interesting.
Secret ingredients.
Yeah.
Ooh, I won't be tasting it then.
I don't know whether to put the what are they called, oranges. You put orange in chili, don't you?
Orange?
Sure. Yeah.
Chocolate, Paul. We've heard about chocolate before, but oranges, not sure about that.
No?
This is the new gourmet.
Well, we're hoping so. We're hoping that, it will all work out. So it's happening this coming weekend, the Spring Garden Show. But the big chili cook-off is happening midday on Saturday. That's right, isn't it?
That's right, midday on Saturday. We're going to be getting heating the island up in time for the summer.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Well, yourself and Heather, obviously, will be taking part. Alan Marriott and a few of the other guys from the county press. So it's quite a good media competition going on. We've also got the red hot doc, Dr. Kieran Cooney.
Oh, right, in a kilt.
Oh, he may well be bringing a little bit of his Scottish magic to the proceedings. I don't know how Mexican that is, mind you. And, of course, myself, with my own special secret ingredients, hoping to take the challenge and win the title. So, good luck.
Fantastic. So it's happening this coming weekend. We'll talk a little bit more about the actual garden show itself in just a few moments' time. In the meantime, this is a great tune. Duke Dumont and Need You 100%. 13 minutes past 8, the island's favourite way to wake up. Duke Dumont, Need You 100%. This is Isle of Wight Radio. Good morning. We've got Darren Cool and Rachel Brown. Darren Cool, what would you call yourself? The head of Spring Garden Shows?
Well, my job is the park and event manager, so yeah, me and my team put that together.
Fantastic.
Yeah, good.
Sat here in his shades.
Yeah.
Well, I'm encouraging the sunshine, and the forecast is looking particularly good, I think, at some points.
It's not looking too bad at all. I think the advice would be maybe just bring along a very small umbrella, just in case there's a light shower.
A little pack-a-mack, perhaps.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
now, there's loads of other bits and pieces going on, and you raise loads of money for charity as well, don't you, with the Spring Garden Show?
Yeah, we have quite a big involvement with the Isle of Wight Hospice, of course, and we try and raise as much money for them over the weekend as well. So, yeah, our most important cause. The biggest part of that is our chainsaw carve-off competition.
Now,
in its 5th year,
I bought a chainsaw at the weekend to cut some stuff down. Okay.
Careful.
So,
Are you going to enter?
What?
Are you going to enter?
I don't know why you sound so distant. I don't think there's something working quite right
Hello.
there. There we go. There we are.
Are you going to enter?
What,
now
the chainsaw
with your new
carving?
skills?
No.
No, we'll have to risk assess this quite severely, I think. 100-metre exclusion zone around that one, I think.
Yeah. I'm all right at cutting. I'm not sure about carving. You know, that's fine. So what other bits and pieces have you got going on?
Well, we've got quite a full programme. We've got 2 arenas, one dedicated just to dogs this year. People are fascinated with dog agility and behaviour, so this year we've got a special arena just for those sort of things going on. So there's a running programme, including the Canine Partners, who are a charity who do dogs for the disabled. So they're going to be doing some displays showing some very talented dogs who train to do some very specific duties. You know, they can open doors and go shopping and stuff, pick up cans of baked beans and bring them to very clever dogs. So they're going to be on display doing their all the things that they can do, and I'm not sure how much they can do, but I think that we're going to be surprised exactly what these dogs can be trained to do. So that's one very important thing. We've got a full arena program as well with lots of activities. The Robin Hill Falconry team, one of the most popular things we do at the park generally, will be on display. So, and amongst a number of other things, and glad to hear that you're hosting it, Paul.
Well,
which is really cool.
Well, you know, I'm looking forward to it. It's a great weekend. Loads of bits and pieces going on. I think pretty much the whole Isle of Wight radio team down at some point.
You're all here.
Yeah,
you're going to be
some point over the weekend.
Yep,
so we'll talk a little bit more, and I've got a little game for you in just a little while that you and Emily can play along to.
Really?
But first of all, it's time for us to see if we can give away a pair of walking boots. The Walking Festival is starting very soon, and we've teamed up with them and High Tech. All you need to do is work out where Charles Ballard is flying over the Isle of Wight. He will be somewhere over the island. Work out where his clues lead you to, and you could be winning yourself those walking boots this morning. Here's this morning's clue.
Hello Paul, yes, I'm making my way west across the island. I have cliffs to the left of me, and below I can see many tired walkers heading towards a large concrete pillar. I'm sure the walkers will be very happy to know there is a bench there.
That is your clue this morning. IW a space, your answer, your name to 81222, and you could be a winner with Isle of Wight Radio High Tech and the Isle of Wight Walking Festival.